English Learning Hub.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Learning Hub, where English is easy and enjoyable. I'm Tom, and day 19 is honestly one of my favorite topics we've covered.
I'm Jenny, and today we're talking about asking follow-up questions in English, something that comes up every single day when you talk to people.
Tom, a follow-up question is a question you ask after someone says something to you. It shows you're really listening and that you want to know more.
Jenny, think of a conversation without follow-up questions like a movie that suddenly stops. It feels unfinished. A follow-up question is like pressing play again, keeping the story going.
Tom, let's go through the types. First, what follow-up questions? Asking for more details. If a friend says, I went somewhere really cool last weekend, you ask, oh wow, what did you do there?
Jenny, studies actually show people feel more connected to someone who asks them questions in a conversation compared to someone who just talks about themselves.
Tom, let's shadow one. I just started a new job last month. Follow up, oh really? What kind of job is it? That little, oh really, at the beginning is so important. It shows surprise and engagement.
Jenny, next, why follow-up questions? For understanding reasons. I decided to stop eating meat last year. Follow-up, oh wow, really? Why did you decide to do that? Or shorter and more casual, how come?
Tom, let's shadow. I didn't sleep last night. Follow up, oh no, how come? Is everything okay? Adding, is everything okay, shows you care about the person, not just the information.
Jenny, next, how follow-up questions. These get deeper into feelings and experiences. If someone says, I ran my first marathon last year, instead of just, what was it like, ask, how did you feel when you crossed the finish line?
Tom, let's shadow. I moved to a new city 6 months ago. Follow up, oh wow, how has that been for you so far? Do you like it there? Put a little stress on the word been. That makes it sound natural.
Jenny, here's a story. I once met someone at a party who said, I'm a scientist, and I just said, oh, cool, and the conversation completely died. I didn't ask a follow-up question.
Tom, the conversation just fell off a cliff. If instead you'd said, oh wow, really? What kind of science do you do? It could have been amazing. Cool, nice, and okay are conversation killers. A follow-up question is a green light.
Next type, clarifying questions. When you want to make sure you understood something, instead of nodding along, pretending, just say, sorry, could you say that again? Or, wait, what do you mean by that?
Tom, let's shadow. I've been doing intermittent fasting for the last year. Follow up, oh, interesting. Sorry, what exactly does that mean? Is that a kind of diet? That word exactly adds warmth and politeness.
Jenny, let's go through some specific scenarios. Meeting someone new, they say, I just moved here from another country. You could ask, where are you from originally? Or what made you decide to come here? Each question opens a different door.
Tom, let's shadow. Oh wow, really? What made you decide to come here? That's such an interesting journey. Adding a compliment after your question makes it feel genuine and warm.
Jenny, at work, a colleague says, I've been working on this project for 3 weeks and it's been really hard. A supportive follow-up, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. What's been the most difficult part for you? That shows real empathy.
Tom, with a friend who says something vague like, I've been learning something really new lately, they're inviting you to ask, oh really? What have you been learning? Let your voice go up at the end with excitement.
Jenny, now something tricky. What do you say after someone answers your follow-up question? You can't just keep firing questions like an interrogation.
Tom, the key is react, then respond, then maybe ask again. Someone says, I just got back from a trip to Japan. You ask, how was it? They answer, then you react. Oh my goodness, yes, Japanese food is supposed to be so good, before asking another question.
Jenny, that's what a real conversation is. Two people building something together, one brick at a time.
Tom, let's do a mini conversation shadowing section. I'll play a friend running into Jenny. Shadow Jenny's lines. Hey Jenny, oh my gosh, it's been so long. How have you been?
Jenny, I've been really good actually. I just started taking guitar lessons.
Tom, wait, guitar lessons? How long have you been playing?
Jenny, only about 2 months, so I'm still a total beginner, but I love it.
Tom, That's so cool. What made you want to start learning guitar?
Jenny, honestly, I just always wanted to try it. I finally decided to go for it.
Tom, I love that. Is it as hard as people say it is?
Jenny, oh, it's definitely hard. My fingers hurt so much at first, but it gets better.
Notice all the different follow-up questions there. How long have you been playing is a how long question. What made you want to start asks about reason. Is it as hard as people say is a yes-no follow-up.
Jenny, here are some great starter phrases for follow-up questions. Shadow each one. Oh, wow, really? That's so interesting. Tell me more. Wait, seriously? Oh, no way. How did that happen? I've always wondered about that. What's it like? Oh, I didn't know that. So what happened next?
Tom, what happened next is one of the most powerful phrases in casual English. It shows you're completely absorbed in what they're saying.
Jenny, in more formal situations, like at work, the tone shifts slightly. Instead of, oh, no way, you might say, oh, I see, that's very interesting. Instead of, seriously? Really, I wasn't aware of that.
Tom, let's shadow. We're thinking about changing our work schedule next month. Follow up. Oh, I see. Could you tell me a little more about what the new schedule would look like? Could you tell me is much more polite than what is it in formal settings.
Jenny, one more. The project deadline has been moved up. Follow up. Oh, really? Do you know when the new deadline will be? I want to make sure I plan accordingly.
Tom, don't try to use all of these at once. Just pick one or two that feel natural, like, oh, really? How did that happen? And use them in every conversation this week.
Jenny, quick summary. What questions for more information, why and how come for reasons, how questions for feelings and experiences, clarifying questions when you don't understand, and the difference between casual and formal follow-ups.
Tom, the key to making all of these sound natural is adding a little reaction word first, like, oh, really? Wow, that's so interesting. No way. Those reactions make you sound human and engaged.
Jenny, your homework, find one person to talk to today and try to ask at least 3 follow-up questions. Notice how the conversation changes.
Tom, if you're practicing alone, after listening to a podcast or watching a video, write down 3 follow-up questions you would ask the person if they were right there with you.
Jenny, our question for you, when was the last time you had a really great conversation in English and what made it so good? Leave your answer in the comments.
Tom, Day 19, you're almost at the finish line of the 30-day challenge. Every single day you show up, you're getting better, even when it doesn't feel like it.
Jenny, please like this video if it helped you, subscribe if you haven't, and share it with a friend learning English.
Tom, we'll see you tomorrow for Day 20.
Jenny, keep practicing, keep showing up. English is easy, English is enjoyable.
Tom, bye everyone.